If this was another team, pick any of the other 31, would Chris Grier still have a desk? Would his key card still beep green at the front door? Go ahead, think about it. 10 years of decisions, trades, drafts, and we're still asking what we're building. 10 years. That's not a rebuild. That's a marriage. That's a whole childhood. And yet, the Miami Dolphins remain somewhere between almost and not quite. People keep calling it collaboration. Sure, that's the word they like. But when collaboration starts to sound like indecision, when accountability gets blurred into a mushy stew of "we all agreed," you've got to wonder. Noah Igbenegune wasn't Grier's guy. Okay, Flores wanted him. Grier acquiesced. Then whose pick was it when it bombed? Whose neck is actually on the line in this setup? Because the results sure don't point to shared blame. They point to a structure built to deflect. Meanwhile, on the field, Mike McDaniel is still chasing an identity. Run game? Only when he remembers he has running backs. Pass game? Obviously. He's got Tua, Hill, Waddle, the speed that makes defenses sweat. But when that O-line breaks down, and it does, the whole thing crumbles like a paper wall. You'd think balance would be the goal, but no. It's pass heavy, all in, until it's not. And then it's too late. Let's talk O-line. Again. Because every offseason this might be the year. Every season injuries, chemistry, give it time. We're a decade deep into Grier's vision, and we still don't know if this line can push the ball when it matters. Forget elite. Just good would be nice. Just enough to keep Tua off the turf long enough to make a read. That's the bar. That's what we're hoping for. But maybe the bigger story, the real storm brewing, is Jalen Ramsey. You feel it. You see it in his eyes, the interviews, the tension. Ramsey isn't just a name. He's a presence. And something's off. The whispers are getting louder. Trade talk, coach-player disconnect. It's not smoke anymore. It's heat. And where there's heat in Miami, things melt. Ramsey and McDaniel? That energy feels fractured. Maybe McDaniel wants full buy-in. Maybe Ramsey isn't that guy anymore. Or maybe it's all just posturing before a June move. Either way, it's unraveling. And when it happens, it won't be clean. It won't be polite. Because letting go of a star isn't just subtraction, it's a message. It's an admission. And what do we get back? A third-round pick? Maybe. That's if we eat some salary. Maybe a combo, a third and a sixth. Maybe just a fourth if we're lucky. Depends how desperate the Rams are to rekindle that flame. Because yes, the Rams are lurking. And yes, Sean McVay's been on the phone. They never really let go. Now let's pull that thread a little more. If Ramsey goes, who's left back there? Cam Smith? Does anyone actually believe in him anymore? He was supposed to step in, step up. Instead, he's a whisper. A question mark. A reminder that not every pick works. And if Smith can't crack the rotation now, with Ramsey potentially out and depth looking thin, what are we doing? How does Grier get another free pass? This isn't just about one guy. It's systemic. It's about how we draft, how we develop, how we fail to move on. Cam Smith might not make it to the season. That's real. He might be a cut before week 1. And if he is, it's not on him. It's on the structure, on the process, on Grier. Again. And yeah, Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips, the edge hope, are coming off injuries. So we don't even know what kind of shape that pass rush is in. Chop Robinson. He's a maybe. He's a flash of potential. But flashes don't win games in November. Consistency does. So are we counting on bounce backs? Prayers? Vibes? The defense, in theory, could be disruptive. Could cover up for a messy secondary. Could hold the line while the back half resets. But could isn't a plan. Could doesn't beat Buffalo in December. Could isn't how you win playoff games. And while we're on missed opportunities, let's talk slot receivers. McDaniel had weapons last year and barely scratched the surface. Tyreek and Waddle in the slot? Sure, sometimes. Malik Washington? Promising. But usage? Sporadic. A chain. He's not a slot. He's a blur. A weapon. You don't put a missile in a drawer. This team has versatility, but treats it like a secret, as if showing your cards means losing your edge. Meanwhile, defenses adapt. Opponents game plan. And we're still trying to be too cute by half. At some point, you've got to use what you have. Fully. Not just when the moment feels right,